Epic Motion Pictures Group stands as a bold, independent voice in the film industry, a coalition of fearless creators and visionaries determined to use cinema as both a weapon and a window. Under its expanding umbrella, Epic is shifting the narrative landscape from surface-level spectacle to deeply rooted revelation. One of its most hauntingly prophetic projects, Rise Above the Silver and Gold, first emerged in 2005. Produced on a shoestring budget of just $20,000 and crafted through bartering and sheer spiritual conviction, this film foretold the exact cultural and moral implosions now shaking the music industry. With current headlines, the pain and wisdom in the original narrative suddenly feel less like fiction and more like foresight. According to its creator, Mr. Stanley Henson Jr., nothing is new. The exploitation, manipulation, and dark spiritual warfare we've now come to recognize were alive and well in the music scene from the start, and they never stopped. Rise Above the Silver and Gold was never meant to be just another indie film. It was a prophetic call, a coded warning, and a mirror for both the artist and the audience. Now, with a multi-million-dollar budget, Rise Above the Silver and Gold 2 has ascended into its full purpose. It has been designed not just to entertain, but to edutain, to answer hard questions, and to minister to a new generation of creators, protecting them from the same narcissistic executive structures that have destroyed countless dreams. The film will feature visual opulence and spiritual resonance.
When Stan Henson Jr., the visionary behind Rise Above the Silver and Gold, approached me, it wasn't with a script or a treatment. It was with a calling. He said, "I need you to help me find someone to vindicate the loss of our divine gifts. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and Tupac Shakur." That hit me deep. These weren't just icons. They were anointed vessels, silenced before their full truth could be told. So, we answered that call. We signed Joy Carter, the Hensons, and a young flame named Elijah, not because they fit some industry formula, but because they carry the same unfiltered anointing and undeniable purpose. Their voices, their presence, their very lives say one thing loud and clear. We don't die, we multiply. You take Tulsa and we'll build Atlanta. You steal our sound and we'll create a new wave. You hijack our royalty checks and we'll go independent. You water down our stories and we'll write again. 100 proof, strong, uncut and holy, until every lyric, every line burns your chest when you digest it. That's what these artists are. That's what these films are. We're not asking for a seat at your table anymore. We're building our own.
Hi, I'm Trevor Blackwell, executive producer at Dreamcore Music. I've seen a lot of talent in this industry over the years, but every once in a while, someone comes along who doesn't just sing, they transcend. Joy Carter is that kind of artist. A student of Whitney Houston and Diana Ross in both spirit and sound, she carries the elegance, the vocal control, the depth, and a fire all her own. What makes this moment so extraordinary is that Joy is doing it outside the machine. She's not waiting on the mainstream to give her permission to shine. She's already glowing. At the heart of this magic is her creative partnership with Stan Henson Jr. Stan has been through it all. Blacklisted in the 90s for refusing to conform, sidelined by a stroke in 2010, and yet he's still writing, still producing, and still fighting to bring truth and beauty to the world. This entire project is his tribute to Luther Vandross, Jackie Wilson, Max Kidd, and Sinbad, artists who didn't get to make the comeback he's making right now. The soundtrack he's created is more than music, it's legacy work. And if you're talking about award season, you need to be talking about two songs, Trust and Just Me. These aren't just tracks. They're emotional anchors, vocal masterclasses, and absolute contenders. We're asking fans, music lovers, and real ones everywhere, support the music. Buy it on iTunes. Stream it, share it, live with it. This isn't just entertainment, it's elevation. Joy Carter is next, Stan Henson Jr. is forever. And Dreamcore is honored to be a part of something this powerful.
Oh my God, y'all. Stop what you're doing right now, because Rise Above the Silver and Gold 2 is about to drop and I am losing my mind. Listen, the first one, a cult classic. Made off just $20K, and it still hit us like a spiritual slap and a midnight jam session rolled into one. But this one, baby, they coming back with $1 million budget, and you can feel it in every single frame. We're talking big lights, big feels, and a soundtrack that hits like Purple Rain meets the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I said what I said. Joy Carter is given soul, pain, and redemption. She don't just sing, she testifies. The Hensons, baby, they coming for that family legacy crown. Baby Girl, that voice is like silk dipped in fire. Victory, that man can act, okay? But hold up, get this. Stan Henson Jr. is stepping back into the spotlight after 40 years. Yes, 40. Like a phoenix from the ashes. A comeback from heartbreak, industry betrayal, and failure. But when he hits that stage in this movie, you're gonna feel every bit of that journey. And the music? Oh, you didn't know? The songs are in the movie, between the story, like a whole live album unfolding before your eyes. It's not just a soundtrack, it's the heartbeat of the film. Rise Above the Silver and Gold 2 ain't just a sequel, it's a soul revival. It's about choosing your calling over your chains. Don't meet me there, beat me there, front row, first day, you've been warned.
Southeast to Northwest, keep it elite. Beers chili bowl with the legends in the back, talking film and funk while the city clap back. Northeast pride, Southwest slides, uptown stories with that go-go ride. Crank the mic, then pick up the cam. Now we making motion pictures that define who I am.